Hey, it's Dustin Video Game Rescue. Just want to give you guys a bit of a update on my man cave situation, or now it's going to be my office. Well, we have a guest bedroom, which I've kept majority of my video game collection and some of the stuff that I've been selling on eBay and at the store, or excess inventory from the store. Well, I took that stuff out, and I took the couch out of the man cave and the entertainment system, and made this more of a man cave slash office. Kind of made a little bit of a hybrid, which I've been very satisfied with lately. It's really cool at night to have my games right next to me and be able to play a lot of it. Previously, I had my couch in here, my entertainment system, and not much after that could really fit in here. So what I did is I just took everything out, switched it around. It's been pretty cool. So here is a bit of the my man cave. I'm going to switch the camera around. This is the majority of my collection right here. As you can see, a lot of there's EBO. I like doing this to my cases. You can go to coverartproject.com, print out the labels, and you can go to Office Depot and have that thing printed out for 49 cents, which is pretty cool. You see some of the other games that I've done this before. All of these right here, they don't have art yet. Wait for somebody to do them. Or these are some of the newer ones that I've picked up this past week or two. Second copy of Mario World, Super Conflict, good old Shaq Fu, and Preschool Fun. I'm getting closer to having all the Marios, which is going to be pretty cool. Be my first quote-unquote set for the Super Nintendo. I'm still missing a couple of them. I have Mario RPG, all the single Marios. What else do I have? Right now I'm just trying to find the ones like this one, like the Preschool Fun, the 1, 2, 3, and all that stuff. But I do have Mario RPG, the Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars / Mario World, some of those. But I'll keep you guys posted on that stuff. Some of the games... fix these real quick because that'll bug the hell out of me the rest of the video. Alright, some of the stuff we have down here is my TurboGrafx and both of my Panasonic systems, my Gold Star one too, my Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition, and my Xbox that I have right there. Could definitely use some love, as you can tell. It's pretty nasty. Haven't really cleaned it up in a bit. Going up here, we have some of my my NES stuff. Here's my TurboGrafx handheld Turbo Express that I need to get repaired. It has a blown fuse in this guy, and anybody out there can get that fixed for me, that would be much love, much love. My two NES versions of the Game Boy SP, but unfortunately one has a bad video and one has bad motherboard, so we are going to swap them out and make one good nice one. Probably keep the case, maybe even pass it on to somebody else that needs it. But here's some of the stuff that's in my NES collection. I'm not a huge NES collector. I do have that. Somebody was talking about this on the game collecting subreddit not too long ago. Kid Nicky, if you've never played the game, it's pretty cool. Here's just some of the ones that I've picked up. Here's my Lego guys that I've made. Mortal Kombat, Mega Man 2, some of the Engage stuff that I found when I went up to South Carolina. And here's some of the other stuff. Oh, here's Quattro. And moving on up, here's some of the stuff that's in my I haven't filled this guy up yet. I need to do that with my NES stuff. I actually bought this guy off eBay for $6, and it cost the guy $15 to send it to me. Here's my Superboy in the box. Like I've said before, I like to collect I like to collect the accessories and the systems in the box. Frogger 2, the Apple II computer. When I bought one of the collections, this was actually in there. I've never even opened a majority of these. I've given a couple them away as gifts. When I've had the $5 grab bags a while back, I did throw a couple of these in there, just kind of help people out. Sorry for the glare if that keeps killing you guys. Let's turn that guy off. There, maybe you guys can see a little better without that glare. Moving on up, we do have my Super Scope, my TV Golf in the box, and some of the other stuff up here. Hold on one second. I'll grab some of these guys. Like I have Super Tennis Sealed. It's not in very good condition. I mean, you see the wear marks on it, but I do also have Demolition Man right here. See that nice little $62.96 from good old Walmart. Man. Some of the other stuff that I have. What is this? The SNES Pro Pad, which that's actually one of my favorite controllers. Let's move on into my closet, which I have a lot of stuff that I'm saving for the store or some of the stuff that I'm selling on eBay. I don't like selling a lot of stuff on eBay. I like keeping the stuff in the community whenever I sell it. But sometimes, what can you do? You do have to pay bills. Or if I get multiple stuff and nobody wants to trade for it, or if I get something that's just too big for the store at a flea market, then I have to sell it on eBay, unfortunately. But here's some of the stuff that I'm saving. Excuse the hand. All these 3DO games. I actually just picked up another copy. This stuff is I'm going to keep for the store. I'm not going to sell any of that on eBay because that's something I'd like to offer. I want to offer all video games, not just some of the stuff that's readily available. Here's the misspelled Resident Evil. There's a Sega Tunes, and if you want to listen to that, it's actually on my YouTube channel. Here's some of the cases I made for my Game Gear games. Here's some more not TurboGrafx, what the hell am I talking about? 3DO games. These I actually have on eBay right now. Porky's, Mario. I had a couple of copies of these. Figured I might as well sell it. This, the Notorious game, just sold for I think it was $45 on eBay. I figured nobody's going to pay that. I mean, who's going to pay that in a video game sort of flea market? Nobody's going to pay for that. So I figured why not just go ahead and put it on eBay and sell it and get some bucks and buy something that somebody will buy in the store. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I've got a couple copies of that. That just went on eBay. Here's actually a complete set of the Mario cards from the Super Mario Brothers movie. There's one of the holograms. Here's Yoshi. ColecoVision games and television games. Move down here. This is some of the stuff that's in my personal collection that I haven't put out. Just some of the stuff that I like to play. Here's some of my TurboGrafx stuff. Found this for $1 at the flea market. And this I think I paid $5 for at the flea market. Some of the other stuff is in my collection. Resident Evil games. I love Resident Evil. Vagrant Story, Metal Gear Solid. Here's some of the other stuff that I sell on eBay. Is I pick up box sets. They're easy to sell, and people buy the crap out of them. I think there's actually some games here that are mixed up. But if you guys are looking to make some extra money, I would always suggest picking up box sets. You can pick those box sets up for between $7 and $8 at pawn shops and flip them from between $12 to $25, depending on which one it is and if it's a Blu-ray or not. But it's quick, easy money, and it's the way I do to support, my video game collecting hobbit. Okay. All right. Here's some of the Super Nintendo stuff for boxes. This is some of the. I probably won't collect boxes, like I've said. This is the kind of stuff that bothers me. Is finding boxes like that. You don't always find them in nice, good condition like this. So I'll just stick to my Universal cases. Here's some of my NES stuff. There's a sealed copy of Sonic 2 for Game Gear. And behind this stuff, we actually have some Genesis games. Nothing uncommon, just some boxes of games. Because I have a bunch of Sega stuff out at the store. I have a bunch of the Sega games, and I have multiple copies of some of this stuff. So I brought it home, put it in here, and wait till I open up the store. Moving on down, we're going to go down here. This portion is kind of mixed. Some of this is mine. A lot of this is for the store or waiting to be put into the store. Like, that's mine. I don't know why I like collecting some of these. The demo discs. I got another one recently in some pickup. A Mario Kart. This is where I keep some of the Game Boy stuff that's going to be going on eBay. Just picked this up recently for $4. Fish Dude. It's a $45 game. Very nice. Very nice. But I also pick up some of the other stuff that may, somebody want. E.T., Snow White. People love that stuff. Here's some fake Pokemon games that someone traded in that I was unfortunate enough to get in and not realize they were fake until it's too late. What can you do about that? Here's some box Game Boy Advance games. I have noticed over the last 6 months of having the store that people don't really buy the Game Boy Advance stuff in the box. So I brought a lot of it home. Some of the stuff is sealed, as you can see. I mean, they're common games, so what can you do? I do have a bunch of PlayStation 1 games that are sealed. If you can look right here, I'll move some of this stuff out the way for you. There you go. Some of the ones I have that are sealed. I had another vendor out at the PlayStation. I'm losing my mind today, people. Excuse me. Another vendor out at the flea market that had a bunch of them, and he walked up to me with a bag full of them and said, "Hey, just give me a couple $1 a piece for them, and just take them all." And I was like, I didn't hesitate. I went ahead and bought them. I mean, how often do you see PlayStation 1 games that are sealed anymore? That's just one of the effects of the system aging. Here's some of these dust sleeves for the SNES, and I plan on putting those on all my Super Nintendo games, but I found that having them in the universal cases, they don't fit very well. They kind of bulge. So I went ahead and took them all off and only put them on the systems or the games that have no universal case yet. So get into that, and I'll probably sell the excess as just one bulk, auction. Here's some of the stuff I have down here. A couple GameCubes, Miniser with the receiver in the game back there. Television 2, some of my Nintendo Powers. Some of these are between the 40s and the 60s. I just picked up a bunch more of those. All that down there are broken systems and untested systems. And I've got plans for those. I'll do something with those eventually. And this box right here is one of those big finds that I had that everybody was excited about on the game collecting subreddit. I sold some of these, but they were 197 boxed Atari and television games. This is the lot that I got Springer out of, and I did sell for, I think, $340, $50, something like that. It's one of those titles I didn't think that it would do well sitting in here. That item could complete somebody's collection, and I felt if I kept it here or saved it for the store for another 6 months to a year that it wasn't going to do anybody good here. So I contacted Atari 2600 on their forums and stuff like that and told, hey, this is what I'm selling, put it on eBay, and hopefully I made somebody's day with that thing. I mean, it's pretty nice. But you can see some of the titles in here. Unfortunately, some of them do have stickers, but it's pretty cool having a lot of the stuff in here. I mean, I was very surprised to find this. I mean, how often do you find boxed Atari games? I mean, you can see it goes deeper down in there. And I honestly haven't even gone through all of them yet. That's a lot of games, and I'd like to have those available for whenever I do open up the store. I'm going to go over some of the latest pickups I've had in a minute, but I'm going to show you my workbench that I use for repairing video game systems, taking pictures and putting them on the internet, and some of the other things. So here is this guy right here. These are some of the things I picked up yesterday. The Kingdom Hearts is actually someone... I had a damaged case for my Kingdom Hearts that some kid had chewed all along the edges, and someone nice on Reddit sent that to me. I do appreciate it. Here's my photo box that I use to take some of the pictures of the items, make them look nice. Here's my mess that I have going on here. Mad Love to Fight Club. Here is my piranha flower that I made. I made that about almost a year ago now. And I do love that thing. I think it's pretty awesome. Here's a shelf that I keep a lot of my excess stuff on. You see extra controllers, power cables. They're all separated by power cable, audio, video controllers, and then like big dance pads and stuff like that, and excess power cables and stuff. This right here is some of the last stuff that hasn't been gone through my store. A lot of it was in stuff like this, which I don't understand why. I mean, some of it has like, missing games. Then again, some of them do have games in them. Or, I'm not quite sure why they're in here, Why put a bunch of games that do have cases in here? They're all mixed together, and I'm not quite sure what's the deal with that, but that's the last of what I have to go through and test and make sure it works before I put it out in the store. Here's some of the just other random stuff. This is what I do with my when I have games that don't have cases, or cases don't have any game inside of them. I actually take the art out and alphabetize them. So whenever I do get a game or somebody else needs some cover art, it's all readily available, And I'll eventually will do that to have a box I'm about to show you of all the instruction manuals that I have available that I've kind of picked up over the last couple of months to a year. Let me pull this guy down. We're live! Alright, so what we have here is just a collection of all the boxes and manuals that I've had. None of them is really organized too well. I have started to do some of it. That's all Game Boy Advance right there. There's some Sega stuff, some extra boxes that are crushed, Super Nintendo. So I'm starting to go through some of it, but I eventually want to have it exactly like the other binder, so people can look through per system, say, hey, I need a manual for Super Mario. Bam, you have it. Or you need a manual for Turok. Bam, it's right there under T's. So that'll be the best way to go through it, and have it available in my store as well, which is pretty cool. Some of my tools of the trade that I use to fix some of the systems. Here's my nunchuck that I just got from, well, just showed you my address. We'll probably mark that out. But yeah, that's the tour of my little office gaming room, and hopefully you'll see more of this, because we're going to be, our podcast, me and Kevin, we do Video Game Rescue podcast every Monday was when we record them, and we're actually going to start doing Google Hangouts, where you can sit with us and watch us. We'll have webcams, and we'll be doing all this for fun, so you guys can listen to us talk about old video games. Well, I appreciate you listening. Make sure you go to our website, videogamerescue.com, and check it out there. We have more video game stuff there, and check out our podcast. You can check it out on iTunes, we're on Stitcher, Miro, all that good stuff. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.